We got all the news you missed. From a major act of generosity and a re-debut amidst scandal to a reunion, personal loss, contract speculation, a controversial encounter, and a DUI incident. Let's dive in. IU has done it again with another act of generosity. This time, she provided business class seats for over 100 staff members who worked tirelessly during the US leg of her world tour. Since March, IU has been on her first world tour starting in Seoul. Along with at least 30 dancers, the crew includes staff members, band members, agency executives, and security, totaling over 100 people. On August 4th, online communities were buzzing with photos from staff members showing off their business class seats and expressing their gratitude. One staffer posted, "Her flex, providing business class for all the staff as a reward for their hard work. Her name is IU," accompanied by a photo of their seat. Other comments included, "Thanks to Yeon, we are comfortably flying back to Korea," and "Fairy IU is really great. IU Ani is the best," with many tagging IU in their posts. This isn't the first time IU has shown appreciation for her team. During this tour, she also gifted her staff express passes to Universal Studios Hollywood in LA and arranged a luxurious food truck for them during her Japan concert. IU's generosity extends beyond her staff. Since her debut, she has consistently donated to those in need, with her cumulative contributions reaching up at least 5 billion won, around $3.5 million US. Now that is queen behavior. 50/50 is making waves as they prepare for their re-debut with new members. Last year, Attract made headlines by securing millions in investment and signing a global contract with a Singaporean company. However, recent developments have put a damper on things. David Yeon, the businessman behind the investment, was arrested in Singapore on multiple charges. David Yeon, a familiar face from Netflix's series Super Rich in Korea, is now facing allegations of account forgery related to promissory note transactions with his company, Evergreen Group Holdings. If convicted, he could face a fine or up to 10 years in prison. Singaporean police announced that both David Yeon and Evergreen Group Holdings are under investigation for fraud. The Straits Times also reported that the luxurious homes Yeon showcased in Super Rich in Korea were actually rented. A representative who had worked with Yeon's publicity in Korea told Hangyeong.com, "We haven't been in touch with David Yeon for some time and learned about this situation through local news. We are also victims in this scenario." Meanwhile, 50/50 is excitedly gearing up for the release of their second mini-album and has introduced their new members. On August 9th, they released a teaser clip titled Hello 50/50, featuring the new members enjoying a serene green backdrop. As of now, Attract has not issued a statement regarding the impact of these developments on 50/50's promotions. We hope for a smooth path ahead and will keep you updated on any new information. We might have a new favorite show on our hands. Cha Eun-woo, Lee Jae-hoon, Lee Dong-hui, and Kwak Dong-yeon have been confirmed for TVN's upcoming travel variety show, Living in a Rented House in Finland. Filming began on August 9th. In this exciting new series, these talented actors will immerse themselves in a rural village in Finland. Viewers will get to see them experience life in nature, interact with locals, and engage with the community. The show is expected to premiere later this year. Here's hoping it makes its way to streaming platforms so global fans can enjoy it with subtitles. Stay tuned for more updates. Blackpink's Lisa is truly living like a rock star. While it's common for celebrities to flaunt their wealth with supercars or private jets, Lisa took things up a notch. On August 3rd, she shared photos from her travels in Italy. And while her branded clothing and matching bag were impressive, it was the yellow fan she was holding that really caught everyone's attention. At first glance, the fan might seem ordinary, but it's far from it. Created by a luxury jewelry brand from Switzerland, this fan is made from natural silk and adorned with meticulously placed diamonds that resemble tiny stars. According to the brand's website, the fan features 22 diamonds, each weighing 0.67 carats. While similar fans are sold online for over 3,800 Swiss francs, or about $4,200 US, Lisa's fan is a custom piece with additional diamonds spelling out La Lisa, making its value even higher than the hefty price tag. Meanwhile, fans were thrilled to see all 4 Blackpink members reunited for a surprise live stream on August 7th, celebrating their 8th anniversary. After nearly 9 months apart, Jisoo, Rosé, Jennie, and Lisa came together for a special event filled with heartfelt messages, a birthday song, and reflections on their solo projects. Jisoo noted, "The four of us gathered for the first time in a long time. Lisa, who flew in today, and Rosé, who flew in yesterday," while Jennie excitedly asked, "How long has it been?" With Blackpink scheduled for a comeback next year, fans are eagerly anticipating more from the group. We can't wait to see what's next. Amid his ongoing trials, actor Yeon is mourning the loss of his father. According to entertainment industry sources, Yeon's father passed away on August 7th after a long battle with illness. A source close to Yeon shared, his father had been dealing with a chronic illness and his condition had worsened recently. He was 67 years old. Yeon has been deeply grieving and staying by his father's memorial. In 2019, Yeon spoke openly about his father during an appearance on KBS One TV show, revealing his deep affection. He reflected, "I came to Seoul at the age of 17 to pursue an acting career. I was focused on myself, trying to make a place for myself in the world. Despite that, I've always been a mama's boy. When asked who I liked more, I never once said Dad. Recently, I started to think about my father. For the first time, I called him and talked about various things and told him I loved him. It was the first time I had ever said that to him as an adult. It felt awkward." A sentiment that resonated with many viewers. Our deepest condolences go out to Yeon and his family during this difficult time. Rumors have been circulating that I-dle's Soyeon might be leaving her agency, HYBE Entertainment. The speculation began after Soyeon rapped lines such as, "Contract ends in November, do I have to care?" and "No one can stop me," during a solo performance at the group's concert in early August. Fans interpreted these lyrics as a possible critique of her agency and a sign that she might be planning to leave HYBE after her contract ends. In response to the rumors, both Soyeon and HYBE have issued statements. HYBE confirmed that Soyeon's contract does indeed expire in November, but emphasized that her lyrics were simply part of the performance. They also mentioned that discussions about renewing her contract are underway. Soyeon addressed the situation on Instagram, explaining, "There are times when my work seems a little excessive, but I would never lie or act to harm someone else, doing morally questionable things intentionally." She further explained, "It was the same for this performance. I never lied or hid my intentions from the company. It was a stage that was rehearsed dozens of times in front of everyone." Meanwhile, industry insiders report that Soyeon is exploring options with various companies. KOS Entertainment, a subsidiary of HYBE labels, is a strong contender. Soyeon has close connections with KOS artist Zico and her former producing team, Pop Time, who are now working with KOS's boy group, Boy Next Door. There's even speculation that she might join KOS not just as an artist, but also as a producer for their rookie team. Whether Soyeon will make the move remains uncertain. Only time will tell. It's not a good month for HYBE. HYBE shares dropped 6.31% on Friday after videos of founder and chairman Bang Si-hyuk with a female streamer in Los Angeles surfaced online. The video, which showed Chairman Bang crossing a street in Beverly Hills with 23-year-old Africa TV streamer Yeon and her sister, went viral among K-pop fans on Thursday, especially since the streamer is known for her risque content. HYBE, in a statement released later that day, confirmed that Bang had met Yeon and her sister. The executive in HYBE's pointed that the chairman is provided advice against people impersonating those in the entertainment business and helped them reserve tourist destinations and restaurants. Online users expressed anger over the video, claiming the chairman has better things to do. It is known that the original video has been taken down and replaced with a notice pointing that the publication has been taken down by request of HYBE, with reason of invasion of privacy of Chairman Bang Si-hyuk. Posts featuring photos taken from the video shared on Korean online communities were also swiftly removed. Another hot topic sparking national debate is BTS Suga's DUI case. The BTS member was caught riding an electric scooter under the influence of alcohol near his home in Yongsan District, southern Seoul. Suga and his agency, Big Hit Music, have been criticized for downplaying the incident by referring to the vehicle as an electric kickboard. However, police have clarified that Suga was actually riding a scooter with a seat attached. CCTV footage released by JTBC shows Suga on what the media outlet describes as a foldable electric scooter. Under South Korean law, operating an electric scooter while intoxicated is treated the same as driving a car. Riding a seated electric scooter, which can exceed speeds of 25 km per hour or 15.5 miles per hour, may result in fines up to 20 million won or imprisonment for up to 5 years. Reports from August 9th indicate that Suga's blood alcohol level was 0.227%, more than 7 times the legal limit, although Suga claimed to have had only 1 glass of beer. The police have initiated the process for license revocation, and Suga is expected to face a criminal investigation. In response to the growing criticism, Big Hit Music has apologized for the second time, stating, "There was no intention to downplay the issue, as some have suggested. We sincerely apologize for the initial hasty and inaccurate information. We will fulfill our responsibilities according to the classification determined by the investigative authorities." Suga is currently serving his mandatory military duties as a social service agent, which allows him to return home after work. The Military Manpower Agency has stated that Suga will not face additional punishment beyond what is mandated by the Road Traffic Act and other relevant laws. This has sparked further debate, as some argue that active duty soldiers would face stricter military penalties, such as a military detainment. A public online petition has been submitted requesting a harsher penalty for Suga. What are your thoughts on this news? Now join me on a journey beyond the glamorous facade of K-pop to uncover what truly happens in the industry. Explore the untold stories behind your favorite idols, from their rigorous training to the sacrifices made for perfection. Don't miss this eye-opening exploration, and hit that subscribe button for more exclusive insights weekly.